I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Go ahead, close them. I want you to picture something. Not something you own, not something you've already done. I want you to picture the version of your life that you dream about in the quiet hours, late at night or early in the morning when the world hasn't started demanding things from you yet. Now open your eyes. What you just saw, that vision, is not a fantasy. That is not your imagination playing tricks on you. That is a signal. That is a message from the deepest part of who you are, telling you this is possible. This is for you. And today, I am here to ask you one question. What are you going to do about it? Every single dream begins the same way. It starts as a whisper. It doesn't arrive with a roadmap. It doesn't come with a guarantee. It comes quietly, almost shyly. A thought that says, what if I could? Or what if I tried? Or simply, I want more than this. And most people hear that whisper and immediately do something tragic. They argue with it. They say, that's not realistic. People like me don't do things like that. Who am I to want something that big? Let me tell you something important. The dream was given to you for a reason. You didn't choose to want what you want. That desire, that burning, persistent, inconvenient desire, chose you. The fact that the dream is in you means the capacity to achieve it is in you too. Think about it this way. A mango seed does not contain the instructions for growing an apple tree. A mango seed contains everything it needs to become a mango tree. And inside every human being, the dream you carry is not random. It is a seed, and it is perfectly matched to the soil of who you are. The question is not whether the dream is possible. The question is whether you are willing to be the gardener. Now let's talk about what gets in the way. Because the dream is real, and the capacity is in you. So why do so many people reach the end of their lives with their greatest work still locked inside them? There are 3 enemies, and today I am going to name them, because a named enemy is a weakened enemy. Enemy number 1, fear. Fear is the oldest liar in the world. Fear says you are not ready. Fear says, what will people think? Fear says, what if you fail? But here is the truth about fear. Fear and courage are not opposites. They are companions. Every courageous act in history was performed by someone who was afraid. The brave person is not the one who feels no fear. The brave person is the one who feels fear completely and moves forward anyway. You do not need to eliminate your fear. You need to outrun it. Take one step, then another. Fear cannot follow you at the speed of committed action. Enemy number 2, comparison. We live in an age where we carry in our pockets a window into everyone else's highlight reel. We scroll past other people's victories and use them as evidence of our own inadequacy. But your journey has a different terrain than anyone else's journey. Your starting point is different. Your strengths are different. Your timeline is different. And comparing your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 27 is one of the cruelest things you can do to yourself. The only person you are in competition with is the version of yourself you were yesterday. That is the only race worth running. Enemy number 3, waiting. I'll start when the time is right. I'll begin when I have more money. I'll pursue it when the kids are older, when I'm less busy, when conditions are perfect. I have news for you. The conditions will never be perfect. The time will never be fully right. Here is what nobody tells you about achieving a dream. It is not glamorous. It is not one glorious moment on a mountaintop. It is 1,000 ordinary days where you show up anyway. It looks like waking up before the rest of the house is awake to work on something that matters to you. It looks like being told no and going back to try a different door. It looks like failing, getting up, adjusting, trying again. It looks like choosing your dream over your comfort again and again and again until the day that choosing becomes second nature and discipline becomes identity. The people who achieve great things are not superhuman. They are not smarter than you. They are not luckier than you. Or if they were luckier, they were ready when luck arrived. What separates them is one thing. They did not stop. They decided in some quiet moment that the dream was non-negotiable, that the discomfort of the pursuit was preferable to the regret of the unlived life. And then they got to work. Small steps, consistent steps, steps taken on the days they felt inspired, and more importantly, on the days they did not. That is the secret. That is the whole secret. There is no magic. There is only relentless, faithful, forward movement toward the life you were built to live.
I want to speak to someone in this room who has been carrying a dream for a very long time. Someone who has almost given up. Someone who has begun to wonder whether the window has already closed. It hasn't. It has not closed. It is still open. And I know this because you are still here. You are still breathing. You are still in the room. And as long as that is true, the dream is alive. History is full of people who started late, started over, started from nothing, and built something extraordinary. People who were told the odds were impossible and quietly, stubbornly made the impossible ordinary. What you have been through has not disqualified you. It has prepared you. Every failure has taught you something. Every setback has built resilience in you that you cannot manufacture any other way. You are not behind. You are seasoned. And seasoned people, when they finally commit, are unstoppable. So I am asking you today, not tomorrow, not next Monday, not when things settle down. Today, I am asking you to make a decision. Decide that your dream deserves your best effort. Decide that you are worthy of the life you have been imagining. Decide that starting imperfectly is infinitely better than not starting at all. Before you walk out of this room today, I want you to carry something with you. Not a technique, not a strategy, not a to-do list. A decision. The decision that today is the day. Not the day everything becomes easy. Not the day all the answers appear. But the day you stop waiting for permission that was never coming. Because the only permission you ever needed was your own. Dreams do not come true by accident. They come true because someone, some ordinary, flawed, sometimes scared, sometimes exhausted person made up their mind and refused to unmake it. They come true because someone said, "This matters to me. I will give it everything I have and I will not stop." That person can be you. That person is you the moment you decide it is. So go, build the thing, write the first line, make the first call, take the first step toward the version of your life that makes your soul feel fully alive. The world needs what you carry. It has been waiting for